is me, and this is my story. Well, I am a software engineer and I work from home. Nothing really is wrong with my life. To be honest, it's really good. But lately, every day just started feeling the same. It was just as if my life was running on autopilot. I wanted to feel alive, and that's when this idea of an adventure list came in my mind. A list of things that I want to do and experience. I reached to Bear Billing, but it was raining, so there was not much to do. And anyways, I was tired because I had barely been able to sleep the past 2 days. So I took a bath and I laid down in the comfort of my bunk bed and I slept. And I had the wonderful sleep. And then I was ready to explore Bilbiling. And the way I like to do my initial exploration of any new place is I go on a random walk. Just a random walk. No destination, no places to visit in mind, nothing. You just take a path, keep walking it. You see two roads, you select one of those, you go there, and then next, and then next, and then you end up reaching somewhere. But it's not about the destination in this case. You know, the cliche, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So, here's some shots from that random walk. So, what happened after that random walk is I went back to the school, the paragliding school. I was staying at the hostel over there itself. I met a few people over there, chatted up with them. And my course batch was supposed to start tomorrow, so I slept. And then I woke up the next day with excitement, only to see it was raining. And so the batch didn't start that time. But it's okay. I'm like, let's just have a look at the weather report. And the weather report said it's going to rain for the next 4 days. But thankfully, the weather cleared out by evening and our course finally started.
You landed the most important.
The introduction class was done, and tomorrow it was time for the ground training. So we slept, just thinking about all the things we were gonna do tomorrow. And then we woke up all excited in the morning, only to see it was raining again. Well, but, we are lucky. You know why? Because the weather cleared out in the evening. Yes. And so we packed our bags, we sat on the jeep, and we went to the landing site where the ground training happens. And the moment we stepped out of that jeep, it started raining again. What is it with rain? What is it with rain? And so we just took the flying kits that were kept over there. We formed a line and we packed all of them back into the jeep. That's all the training we got that day. But we were still hopeful about the next day. We were not going to let rain spoil our spirits. Spoil our spirits? Lose our spirits? No, that's not. Something about spirits.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Let's go, bro.
Ground training continued on for the next 3 days, in which we would just do one thing. We would run and run and run and run. We would wake up in the morning for our theory classes, go for the ground training, have our lunch break, come back, and then have another session of ground training. And by the end of the day, we would be just so exhausted. हट यहाँ से, वो म्यूजिशियन नहीं आ रहे. हाँ, फिर आ गया प्रेम में मेरे. So after a day full of ground training, what would we do? Well, the first thing we would do is just take bath because we used to stink with all that sweat. And then we would go out to explore some cafe, eat some good food, play some games, and then we would come back to our dorm. And then I had the most fun people in my dorm. We used to just talk random shit until the dead of night. मेरे को डर क्यों लग रहा है? शादी क्लास. Tomorrow is the big day because tomorrow we are going to fly solo. Yes, you heard that right. We ain't going flying with an instructor. Nah, nah, nah. That's for kids. We are adults. We go flying solo. But before that, we grab our pants. That's a different thing altogether. I'm shit scared, bro. Well, I did 3 days of ground training and I did a simulation, but tomorrow, a solo flight? Ah. Man, let me just take a huge dump, huh? After a short hike, we reached the takeoff point. It was mesmerizing. The view, the chilly wind, and the sun just peeking out from the mountain. A lot of things were happening. We had to open up our kit, we had to wear our harness, we had to wear the helmet, we had to attach the radios, and while we were busy doing that, we just saw that some people were already flying. Looking at them, I felt so excited but nervous at the same time. And then it was finally my turn. I stood there looking down at the path that I was supposed to run, and I felt scared. Oh my god. My brain, it just started popping up so many doubts. It was like, what if we fall down? What if we don't fly? What if we get injured? I felt so scared. I could hear my heart pounding out of my chest. I had second thoughts. I wanted to back out. I didn't want to do this. But then I remembered why I was here. And so, the moment the instructor gave me the command to run, well, I did. I ran. I ran until there was no ground beneath my feet. I was in the air. Landed safe and sound, bro. अभी दूसरी फ्लाइट के लिए जा रहा हूँ. बाय. I did it. I flew, and I did it twice. You know what? Now I'm starting to feel like it's like a walk in the park for me. Just रोज का काम है मेरा ये हवा में उड़ना. Huh. Well, that's what I thought. But then, have a look what happened.
Welcome, Lou. Hero is back, yo. Did you record it? Yes, everything.
Cheers!
Let's fucking go.
Celebration time. Well, it does call for a celebration, right? So we had a lot of fun celebrating the fact that we did our solo flights, and then it was time to sleep again. But I felt terrified because my mind just kept replaying that scene of when I fell down. I was telling my friends, you know what, I am so scared. I'm thinking of just skipping the rest of the flights. I don't want to do it. I'm probably not going to wake up tomorrow morning. And they were like, no, it's okay, chill. You can do it. Don't worry. Ah, well, I had to fight my inner demons. And I did eventually end up waking up in the morning. Well, actually, I was the only one who woke up. I had to wake up the other friends too. I mean, I was the alarm at that point.
हेलो भाई से हाय टू माय व्लॉग
Done, bro. Both flights done. Everything packed. Course over. अब सिर्फ सर्टिफिकेट लेने का है. हाँ ब्रो, मज़ा आ गया. लास्ट वाली लैंडिंग भी अच्छी हुई. भाई इतनी जगह नहीं बचा इसने. तो तू नहीं खाता. वाटरमेलन है, बनाना है.
ओ मेरे को लगा ये बंदा जा रहा है ऐसे.
ऐसे बोलो.
One, two, three, go.
Finally back home, and now it's time to get back to work. Oh, and before that, let's put this up.